Hi, I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market update for Friday, March 18th. Jen Amos is off today. Stocks on Wall Street are following the global markets higher after the Group of Seven made a coordinated effort to weaken the Japanese yen. The yen has been rising for days as investors rush for safety after last week's massive earthquake and tsunami and the nuclear disaster that followed. The G7's direct intervention in the currency markets is the first in over a decade, and it looks like it's working, at least for now. The yen is dropping more than 3% against the US dollar and is down against most other major currencies as well. We're also keeping an eye on the situation in Libya. Crude oil shot up to $102 a barrel earlier after the United Nations Security Council approved a no-fly zone over the country. But before UN airstrikes could commence, Libya's government declared an immediate ceasefire. That's driving prices back down to around $100 a barrel, and it's pushing US stocks even higher in early trading. On the corporate front, we have a couple M&A deals to tell you about. Quest Diagnostics is buying gene testing technology provider Solara for $344 million. The price tag represents a 20% premium over Solara's closing price yesterday, and the stock is jumping nearly 30% on the news. Quest shares are modestly higher. Meanwhile, General Mills is buying a controlling stake in Yoplait. The yogurt brand is currently owned by the private equity group PAI Partners and French dairy cooperative Sodial. PAI said the deal values Yoplait at about $2.2 billion. Right now, shares of General Mills are rising 1%. We're also watching shares of Nike today. It's tumbling nearly 9% after reporting quarterly profit that fell short of Wall Street estimates. Goldman Sachs downgraded Nike from buy to neutral on the news, but Citigroup recommends buying the stock on weakness. One big winner today may be Cisco Systems. It's jumping more than 2% after declaring its first quarterly dividend in company history. Cisco will start paying out 6 cents a share next month and said future dividends will be subject to board approval. And finally, keep an eye on shares of Apple. Right now, it's following the broader market and other technology stocks higher, despite a troubling report from market research firm iSupply. It said Apple may face problems in its supply chain for the iPad 2 tablet computer. It relies on at least 5 parts from Japanese suppliers, including 2 types of memory chips and the main battery. That's the latest from Weiss Research. Have a good trading day and a great weekend.